Hey, this is David, just with a quick tutorial on the fastest way to layer artwork for your animation here. And there's a couple techniques that I like to use, and I just figured out a way that I'll show you at the end that's pretty much automatic. So hopefully this will be a good time saver. So we've got all these components in the scene that we need to break out into layers, and so we can control them independently. So as you can tell here, all of this stuff is just on a single layer right now. Now the two ways I use are, one is I'll create a new layer. Basically I'll click the component I want, and I will use the edit cut and the edit paste in place command. So you obviously want to use the shortcuts, Control or Command X, Shift, Control or Command V, and that will basically send it to the layer you have highlighted there. The other way is if you create a new layer, let me click a piece of artwork here. You'll see that once I click this, there's a box over here that's highlighted. So I can drag this box to any layer I want and let go, and now the artwork is on the layer that I dragged to. So that's the other way of doing it. But let's undo this here, and let's go back to when we have just one layer there. Okay, so there's a way basically of taking all of the grouped objects in a scene and splitting them into their component layers based on the order that they're stacked. So we've got this school is a group here, the clouds are individual objects, the envelopes are a group, and then these are just, they're just all grouped together into separate objects. So what we do is we select the layer and we click this selection, this drop down on the layer panel here. And we have this release to layers sequence command. So if we click that, it's really cool. Now I need to expand this, but you'll see that it's created a bunch of sublayers. And if I step through the sublayers, actually I'll start at the top here. If I step through the sublayers, you can see that it's done exactly what we would have had to do manually all by ourselves, and it would have taken forever. So then you just take these sublayers, drag them out into the main area, and delete that, and now we've got it. Our work is already done for us. Now you probably were wondering what the release to layers build command does. It's hard to explain, you'll have to do it for yourself, but it just basically splits it up kind of in a, it kind of builds or compiles in a kind of an interesting way. It's pretty much useless for most uses, just go with the sequence command. But anyway, that's it. Hope this is helpful.